What's going on, guys? Now, I told you I was going to drop this video as soon as possible. I didn't have any free time yesterday, so I'm going to drop it tonight. Now, NBA Live 14 is a solid game. You know what I'm saying? After seeing that 2K14 video, the 5v5 gameplay they just live streamed, I really want to see what Live is going to bring to the table, because we already know 2K won. It is in depth. You know, when they say you could drive and fly to the arenas, I lost my mind. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time a basketball game has ever went that far. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about NBA Live. Now, NBA Live, you're just going to see a whole bunch of random stuff in the background. But NBA Live 14, very smooth. You know what I'm saying? Very smooth. The dribbling for the big men, very smooth. They're not like point guards. I think 2K did a good job on that. They made sure that the big men don't dribble like point guards, from what I saw in that 5v5 showing that they just had going on. But like I said before, let's get back strictly to NBA Live 14. Now, NBA Live 14, you know, is a solid comeback. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best comeback that you would have hoped for. It's not the best work ever, you know, but it's a solid start, and I see some potential, you know, moving forward. First off, the NBA Live, you know, when they say synergy and all that good stuff, now they showed that off. It looks great. The rating system looks great. I'm really, you know, looking forward to seeing how that's gonna play off into y'all eyes. I want to see what y'all thoughts are in, you know, when you see it. You know, NBA Live is known for stiff movements. I don't think that's ever gonna go anywhere. Because just because of, you know, the team and the development that goes into their games, they really don't pay attention to the animation side. It's just always one thing that they focus on, and everything else gets neglected. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, it was the animations and, you know, the graphics in return for some gameplay that, you know, you didn't know that 2K was gonna bring it like they brought it. But everything Live is saying they're doing and making a big point out of it, 2K tonight, we've seen it. You know, point of emphasis was, you know, really in depth. So if you wanted your team to shoot at will, you choose it off the sub menu. Shoot at will, or run a play smoothly for exactly one person. That's how it happens. So everybody on 2K has a mind of their own this year. You play as a team, but the team, you know, the players act like they're supposed to act. You know, NBA Live, they supposed to do this, and I'm very sure that they will do this. But, you know, moving on. Now, it was one instance where LeBron was in Cleveland, you know, on the Cleveland court. He was playing, you know, his original team is Cleveland, but he is on, you know, the Heat now. When LeBron touches the ball in the Cleveland arena, he gets booed immediately. That is very small detail, but they took great care of it. Another thing, when you tell the player to do something, he automatically does it. So the responsiveness of the games is very excellent. You know what I'm saying? Something that's always been strong for NBA Live. They always had control. I think that the bounce tech is very controllable. You know what I'm saying? And the better ball handler you have, the more fun you'll have with it. But, you know, all in all, and also 2K has this, you know, the voices, the real voices, real player voices. NBA Live has a wired, you know, like on TV, it's called wired when they show the coaches have their mic on and they're talking. NBA Live has that featured in their game, and it's also called wired. Now, they went all out in the ESPN broadcasting thing. They went all out in that, took full effect of it. You know, it's not too much to say, because not too much stands out to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a start. You know, it's the start. It's not, you know, the best game ever is a start, so you get used to it. But and they also had one situation where they called for a pick, and you can just break the pick, and you can cause him to slip. And it's you can do that anyways on 2K, but I think it's a lot more fluid on NBA Live. You just have to see it to see for yourself. Now, they did do one good thing, and that was foot planting. Very nice. You still see people sliding though. It's very funny. It's very funny that people still slide into defensive position like Ray Felton. You see it quite a few times. You see it through the gameplay trailer. You see it through the Kyrie trailers. You just see it multiple times. Now let's talk about the halftime. The halftime shows are run by Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose has partnered with EA Sports for strictly NBA Live. Now what he's going to do is every week he's going to come in and do new dialogue voiceovers for the halftime shows. So you never hear repetitive things. You know what I'm saying? So the halftime shows are always different. And speaking of commentary, the commentary, I must say it's awful. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people thought just because the ESPN crew was coming in that NBA Live was going to do a great job on it. That's not the case. From what I heard, the commentators don't talk unless somebody shoots the ball. They shoot the ball and then they want to say, "Oh, he made the shot." All kinds of stupid stuff. But they don't. They think about Madden commentary and then imagine it in the basketball world. That's exactly what NBA Live. That's what I heard from it. That's what I heard with my own ears from it. They're just dead silent. It's like the commentary team doesn't have life in it. Now it could have been just because they was playing with the Cavaliers and the Heat. I don't know, but overall, it doesn't seem like they made a swift transition to next gen. They focus more on bounce tech than anything, and that was the main issue that I had with them. You focus so much on bounce tech that you neglect the rest of your game. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just out there, and it's no, you don't know where it's coming from. So they still won't drop 5v5, and I think they have they got a couple of more days until they to get this game out on the. Well, it's already out. You know what I'm saying? It's in stores right now. Games usually get to stores 2 weeks before the release date, so it's in any GameStop or anywhere else you go. They just won't give it to you. So you know what I'm saying? Every game that's out there is already in the store. NBA Live, they should be already in the store. They come out on the 19th. So you already know the game is in the store. They just don't care about showing 5v5. Their main excuse is we want you to play the game rather than see it. You know what I'm saying? That's their main excuse, and that's all they want, to happen with the game. They don't want the consumers. They just don't want y'all to see it, and it's very, very strange that a gaming company don't want to show off their game. You know what I'm saying? And at some extent, I don't blame them, because 2K, after showing what they showed tonight, I don't think Live is even going to think twice about showing the game. You know what I'm saying? They're not even going to have no interest in showing the game. And I really doubt that they will show gameplay. If they do show gameplay, then that's good for them, but I highly doubt. That was the nail in the coffin tonight. And no, I'm not bashing them. I still want the game, but we can all agree right now that 2K has officially won this year. As for game modes and stuff like that, Ultimate Team will not match up with my career. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say my team was supposed to match up with Ultimate Team. Well, I think Ultimate Team beats my team in some points, but not all of them. Overall, the game modes, Rising Star is not gonna beat my career. Rising Star has been officially named, create a player. It's not even my player. It's nothing like my player. They say you create a player and then you play random games that increase your rank. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything like a My Player at all. So I don't think you should be able to expect interviews or anything like that. All the stuff that you would have to manage for your player in my career, it's not gonna be in NBA Live. So it's gonna be a huge mess. The game modes, just, I thought at once they were gonna stack up, but when they said you can fly and drive from the airport to your arena in 2K for next gen in 2K14, that sealed the deal for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you got an outside world. You got an outside city, so your My Player can hang out in the city all times a day. You know what I'm saying? They might have a curfew, like real NBA Live players. They might have to get back to the team hotel or something. So you know what I'm saying? It's a big world going on. Now a lot of people say, did Rockstar work with 2K to get these airplanes and cars in here? No, I don't know if they did or not. They could have been the Midnight Club team, because y'all do know the Midnight Club team and all them helped GTA 5.